This is my horse for tomorrow, and we're just making sure he's safe. Yeah, he gets the all clear because he's child friendly. He'll probably book me off though. They're very vulnerable people, aren't they?
Yeah.
But it's humbling to see that, you know, that they really recognise their dependence on the land and the animals, and
Yeah.
you can see their love for the horses in particular. You don't see that many societies that rely on horses. You don't see that recognition of how important they are. Whether it's Africa or India,
No.
Pacific,
Yeah.
where there are a lot of working animals, working horses. Here, that you go in the Gur and there's a shrine, there's carpets all over, the horses everywhere, the emblem of the horse. They realise that, I mean, the co-evolution for human and equine over the last 6,000 years in this place. I mean, Genghis was from Three Rivers, which is 20 miles down the road. It all happened here, and you can feel it. You know, it's the link with the horse is so strong. That's what I love about this place. Come and have a look in here.
So what do we have here?
This is mare's milk. This is how the Mongolian people, how they make erag.
Yeah.
Erag, is it?
Yeah, Iraq.
And it's like alcoholic
Yeah, it's kind of beerish thing. Yeah, it's Mongolian beer.
beer, and I think it's delicious. It's really good. It tastes of. It's difficult to describe, isn't it? What do you think it tastes like?
That's definitely yes. Sour
Yeah,
yogurt.
sour, yogurty. Yeah. So how long do you do this for?
Like for 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then what do you?
And
just,
then it stays overnight, and so it will get fermented.
Yeah.
And then we just drink it.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Have a look right down in there. Look at that. Incredible. Beautiful. It's hard to get the arm strong, isn't it? The sun continues to beat down. I just feel like I'm getting cooked alive. It's just 4 days non-stop. The feel of it on my skin makes me feel sick. Very tough environment this. I found it considerably easier crossing the Sahara than spending the day out here, I tell you. The bad times, I think, what I'd never really expected was the degree of exposure to the elements.
Yeah,
The heat in the beginning nearly knocked me off, the heat exhaustion, and I remember trying to stay awake, not fall off my horse with the vultures circling overhead, and Simon saying, "Mate, those vultures, they're
After
watching
you,
you."
boy.
And I was kind of 45 degrees, just trying to keep up with the other three.
I said, he's actually a bit emaciated, so maybe they won't be interested.
And from heat exhaustion to the other extreme, you know, 3 days later I was hypothermic and I couldn't do this. Most basic of simian reflexes. I couldn't do my zip up, thinking I can't even activate my emergency tracker. I'm stuffed, you know. And the only option was to bloody get it done and carry on. And my last cereal bar, I was riding a walk with 20 k's to go, knowing I had 3 hours of walking, and I couldn't undo the cereal bar. I was had to rip into it, you know. I mean, these are real low times. But there are moments you think, why am I doing this?
It actually lifts the spirits.
But it doesn't, and you end up having a laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just despair. You just gotta have a laugh at it and crack on. And that's what we all did. Failure was never an option. Dropping out was never an option.
I'm on the 4th leg of the 5th day, and I'm just feeling raindrops on my arms. Oh my God, what a feeling! Oh yes! Oh, after being cooked for 5 days, finally answered my rabbit hole. Yes! Just before dawn, well, the dawn on the 6th day. Just starting off very cold, a lot higher now, higher up. Had my second episode of diarrhea, which just sucked the life out of me. Urinated once in the last 24 hours. So, feeling under duress a little bit, but I'm glad to get going. Still 10k to go, and this penultimate leg is absolute torture. Look how stony the ground is. This horse is impossible to ride. A bit worried about the other riders who might not be as well prepared for the cold as me. We had a couple collapse off their horses during the heat, and I bet we'll get a couple of hypothermias as well. This is absolutely miserable. Come on, mates, come on. Just keeping them going is a real effort. There's nothing out here apart from the road next to me. Come on! It's just almost too much. Took a bit of a wrong turn on the last leg. Oh boy. Nice to be back on a racehorse though. Boy, it's rapid. I need 2 hands for this. He's too quick. I've also realised in the last 12 hours the lymph node in my left groin has turned into an abscess, and it's getting intensely painful when sitting on a saddle, which is great. Another thing to keep me occupied. Steady. What are you doing? Oh my God. Steady. Steady. Whoa. Oh my God. I've named this horse Death Wish because all he wants to do is go flat out until he's at breakneck speed. I fear for my life. I've got
very little control. I asked the owner, I'd like a fast horse and I don't care if it bucks. He chose me this one, which is a little runt with a bent leg, and I thought, he's having a laugh, I'll give it a go. And he wasn't wrong. It's got a big engine. That was absolutely terrifying. We just got chased by dogs back there, and this horse just went flat gallop over this ground, stumbling, tripping, just catching himself, full pelt. Just terrifying, absolutely terrifying. The dog was going full pelt, barking, snapping at his heels. Look at this ground, you wouldn't get a normal horse trotting over this ground. He just won't slow. Every time I ease off, he just accelerates. He's like a bullet. But his name is Death Wish, because he's trying to kill us both at the moment. I can't even navigate like this. As soon as he feels a hand moving, he just goes for it. Oh, jeez, so uncomfortable. Look at this land, it's just riveted. Oh shit. Oh, what a horrible experience.
Last leg, motoring towards the finish. Nearly there now. This boy's been incredible. Managed to stay on him.